My journey to healing started with a YouTube video. Watched a video from an organization called Boulder Crest Foundation. And at the end of that video, I wept because that video just so accurately described the way that I was feeling. And I knew in that moment that if there was any possibility that they were telling the truth, that they could deliver on those results, I knew I had to go. It wasn't just the military, and it wasn't just law enforcement, and it wasn't just adverse childhood experiences. It was all of them had culminated and made me into a person that I did not want to be anymore. So I took what I would eventually learn to be the first step in post traumatic growth, and that is education. I started getting educated about why I behaved the way that I behaved, why I said the things that I said, why I thought the things that I thought, and why my body betrayed me sometimes. Like, there's no rhyme or reason why I should be in a perfectly safe environment and just feel the most intense, intense pulse of anxiety that something bad was about to happen. So I got educated. I started learning. I went to Warrior Path from Boulder Crest Foundation. And if you've never been to that, I just simply can't suggest that enough if you're a veteran or a first responder to go get into that program. The work that that organization is doing to heal people is just extraordinary. And it didn't start with warriors. It started with people who lost their children in horrific accidents. See, we like to think that we have the corner on the market for suffering and trauma, and we don't. Veterans and first responders, um, man, my advice to you is get out of your own freaking bubble for a little bit and go talk to other people who have had a devastating loss in their life, and you will see that we are not alone. I cannot wait until post traumatic growth is so widespread in all of the trauma communities that it is the standard for which all other organizations are measured. I am that firm of a believer in what they offer and what they do and the results of that program. But I started getting educated about why I why I was the way that I was. And I learned that, despite all the motivational nonsense and garbage you hear on the internet, we really are simple machines. And once we get into a pattern, it's really hard to change that pattern. So I just had to learn how to change the patterns. I'm still learning how to change the patterns. I think healing is a lifelong process. that begins with you getting curious and saying, why am I the way that I am? And then when you're presented with an answer, to at least explore whether or not it is true. Because it's easy to hear things about yourself that aren't flattering and say, nah, that's not it, when really that's it. There will come a time, hopefully, in your life where you decide, I at least want an answer as to why. And I hope you pursue it. And I hope you pursue it with the guidance of those who have walked that path before you so they can show you the pitfalls and show you the traps and snares all along the way. I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you. Good luck.